Hey guys, what's going on? So I've got another ANTHRAX review for you guys today, Persistence of Time. So yep, this is a very popular album from them. It's probably their second most popular album, next to Among the Living, obviously. But yeah, it's a very good album. It's not really my favorite by them. I couldn't really get into this one as much as their others, but there's a lot of elements of this one that I really like, and it's the last one they did with Joey Belladonna until Worship Music in like 2011, I believe. I'm not sure. That's probably wrong. That's my guess. I don't know a whole lot about that album since I don't own that one. But yeah. So anyways, so there's the album cover. It's alright. It's actually kind of an interesting concept. So ANTHRAX logo, and it says Persistence of Time, and you have like that clock looking thing. And you have like the skulls on it, and then background's like a desert, I guess, kind of. And then there's like a reflection of the logo on the bottom. So yeah, it's alright. There's the spine. And then the back is finally different for once. You have like stars and stuff in the background. It's supposed to be like space or something. But yeah, when you open it up, finally the disc is different. Instead of being like having no disc cover and just having like the track listing on there, it has a black disc cover. So not very different, but yeah. So it's on the back. You have another thing that's like on the back of the CD is like space, but it has all the members of the band, and for some reason they all have like cyborg eyes, I guess. It's very corny, but I think it's supposed to be a joke. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a joke. And you have like that little stone right there with like the Not Man on it. If you can see that. It's pretty funny. Yeah. And then when you open up this way, there's all the lyrics and credits and all that shit. But, oh yeah, back here there's credits. But when you open it up, it actually took me a while. It was like a week I had to see before I realized it because it's so thin. When you open it up, there is a pretty decent poster. So there's this. It's very small. You've got some cool looking pictures of like the band. Yeah, and then it has like the names of all the members. So yeah, this is the last album with their classic lineup. Probably, I think, ever. Because they never got Dan Spitz back, but for the most part they have most of their classic lineup, other than just their lead guitarist. Because they have John, I forget his last name now, and before him they had Rob Caggiano, which is actually probably my favorite ANTHRAX lead guitarist. So Scott Ian's one of my favorite guitar players ever. Because I'm not really a lead guitar player, I'm more a rhythm player, if you watch my guitar cover videos, and I don't know, I really like just how tight Scott Ian's playing is. But yeah. Alright, so the songs on here are a lot longer than on the last two albums, and this is a much darker album. It's less goofy. It's like the opposite of State Euphoria. It's less goofy. It's a lot heavier. I wouldn't say heavier. It's a different kind of heavy. It's more subtle rather than just being really thrashy. This one is a little bit less of a thrash album. Like, there's still a lot of thrash. I would still say it's a thrash album, but it's not straight up thrash. There's a lot of elements of like classic metal on here. Or I would say this is more like a mix of thrash and alternative metal. And a little bit of hardcore punk in here, a lot, like songs like Got the Time, which was the first ANTHRAX song I ever heard, actually, before I was even into metal at all. Because my dad had that song on his phone, and I heard it, and I thought it was cool, but I didn't listen to it a whole lot, or do any research about the band until later on. So it opens up with Time, which is about 7 minutes long, and it's a really great song. Really angry vocal performance from Joey Belladonna. This is probably my favorite vocal performance from him, actually. It's really cool on here, and it's just awesome. Yeah, it's a dark song, and I believe this album came out after Scott Ian was going through like a divorce, so there's darker lyrical topics on here. So, Time is a very good song. Yeah, it's just an angry song, and it's really good. And then there's Blood, which is, to me, probably my least favorite song on this whole album, and it's just really boring. It's way too long, and what's weird about there's kind of like some like hip-hop elements. So I know that they did the collaboration with Public Enemy, Bring the Noise, which I actually enjoy quite a bit, surprisingly, on here, since I don't really like rap. But, there's like some hip-hop or rap elements on Blood, like the way Joey Belladonna kind of sings one part, and it just doesn't work very well, especially with his, like, Bruce Dickinson-style voice, kind of. But, yeah, it's alright, it's just a boring song. Keep It in the Family is also a little too long. It's like also 7 minutes long. It's alright. It's a little bit overrated. A lot of people say that's one of their best songs. It really isn't. It's a decent song. It has some really good like chugging guitar riffs, but it's just not my favorite. In My World, very good song. Awesome lyrics. I don't know, just really interesting lyrics. Like they're gonna put me in jail. Man, I'm already in jail. Don't they know that my wife is just one big cell? I'll bite the hand that feeds me, and I couldn't give a and I could give a damn that if that hand needs me. Why can't you leave me alone? Or why maybe fool someone else, but it tells you the truth. You're weak, just another clone. I just want my wife to do whatever I like. Yeah, it's a selfish need to have no responsibility, so I'll say what I'm gonna say, because I go to hell. So I'm going to hell anyway. I'd rather be alone in my world. Just awesome lyrics. I guess rebellious in a way. I don't know. But, not in a cliche way. And I don't know. It's a really cool song. And there's Gridlock, which isn't very memorable. It's more of a straight up, really fast, thrashy song. That's alright. Joey Belladonna does less falsetto on here, more mid-rangey vocals. But yeah. He sounds very bitter on this album, which I like a lot. It's not like screaming, like aggressive, but it's not like crooning or whatever, like being really like quiet. He's just kind of like, it's like mid-rangey vocals. But yeah, he sounds really bitter on here, which I like. Intro to Reality. What's funny is that song actually has a quote in it from a Twilight Zone episode, Death's Head Revisited. I know the title of the episode because in my English class when I was in the 8th grade, we were watching that episode for some reason. We were like annotating it or whatever. I can't remember. But I remember they say a quote in there, and I was like, wait a second, I remember thinking like, wait, that's an ANTHRAX song. And yeah, that's really funny how I remember that from like that song. And then yeah, it's an intro to the next track on here, Belly of the Beast, which is one of my favorites from here. Really good song. And it's about like the Holocaust, and that Twilight Zone episode was about the Holocaust. So yeah, Intro to Reality has a good riff, like quiet, subtle riff. And then there's Belly of the Beast, which is a very good song. And there's Got the Time, which is very out of place on this album, I feel. It's like a hardcore punk cover of, what's his face? I want to say Joe Jackson. I think that's his name. Probably got it wrong. It's just like a really more quiet metal song, and they did like a hardcore punk version of it, which is actually really cool. But yeah, it has like a garage rock, hardcore punk vibe. Sounds kind of like some like, or like a skate punk kind of vibe. It sounds like it should be like a, I don't know, like a No Effects song, or maybe a hardcore punk song, like a Gnostic Front or something. But yeah, it's a very good song. And there's H8 Red, which is not very memorable, or neither are the last two tracks, One Man Stands. But Discharge is a very good song. It's funny as I actually thought that had something to do with the band Discharge, because I know ANTHRAX did a cover, Protest and Survive, but it doesn't. But yeah, it's a solid album. It's not really my favorite from them by any means. I honestly thought this one was kind of boring in some aspects, but it's a solid album. And if you want a darker ANTHRAX, but without going to the John Bush era, which I actually like a lot, I can't wait to review Sound of White Noise. That's a great album. But this one it's not my favorite, but I enjoy it quite a bit. So yep, Persistence of Time. Yeah, check it out. If you want some good metal, it's like a mix of thrash and alternative metal. It's a classic album from them, and one of their most popular. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.